The TVWan News is proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.
Hello, this is TVWan News. I'm Jasmine Jack. In this edition, no liquor restrictions for Central, Lay MP acknowledges residents for 2023, and Sydney Fish Market expects 100,000 people. This year, the Ministry of Higher Education, Research, Science, Technology and Sport observed a cohort of more than 32,000 students enrolled in grade 12, with around 29,000 successfully completing their grade 12 exams. On Thursday, December the 21st, the ministry commenced the selection of grade 12 students for the academic year 2024.
As Minister,
in line with the Ministry of Higher Education, Research, Science, Technology and Sports Strategy for Development, alternatives to enhance the facilitation of the national online selections have been actively explored. At the commencement of the grade 12 selection for the academic year of 2024, Minister responsible Don Pollier noted the transition from traditional paper-based selection processes to an online platform, empowering students to actively participate in choosing their preferred higher education institution and academic programs.
Online selections stand as a pivotal event that profoundly impacts our grade 12 school leavers. The role of selectors from our universities and higher education institutions is paramount, not only in the selection process but also in providing maximum opportunities to eligible grade 12 school leavers to pursue their studies in academic programs and higher education institutions of their choice.
Since the adoption of the digitized system, an annual savings of 8.3 million kina, amounting to a cumulative 58.1 million kina over the course of 7 years, has been generated. Furthermore, this transition has contributed to environmental conservation by preventing the need for the extensive use of paper, preserving hundreds of trees. This year, the total number of students participating in the online selection system stands at 29,700. However, only 16,100 students have met the minimum requirements stipulated by 55 higher education institutions, offering 260 distinct academic programs.
PNG Power Limited has been issued a notice of default by Dirio Gas and Power Company Limited to settle its debt, which is worth more than 180 million kina. Chairman Isaac Lupari said hopefully by providing advance notice, Port Moresby users will be better prepared for any supply interruptions.
Dirio Gas and Power Company, PNG's first independent power producer, first commenced the sale of electricity to PNG Power Limited under a long-term power purchase agreement in November 2021 to power PPL's Port Moresby grid. Dirio says PPL now owes more than 180 million kina, and they have issued a notice of default under the power purchase agreement, as there has reportedly been no engagement from PNG Power on how they intend to repay the amount. Chairman Isaac Lupari said Dirio has been patient with PNG Power while they accrued greater debts, recognizing the significant importance of providing reliable electricity supply to Port Moresby, its hospitals, schools, industries and residents. Lupari said Dirio does not intend to inconvenience any of the residents of Port Moresby. Hopefully, by providing advance notice, Port Moresby users will be better prepared for any supply interruptions. Lupari further said despite having 45 megawatt of capacity available, PNG Power has refused to take any more than 30 megawatts. In hindering, Lupari further said despite having 45 megawatts of capacity available, PNG Power has refused to take any more than 30 megawatts, hindering the power generation available to Port Moresby residents. This newsroom contacted PPL for a response, but was advised that PPL will not comment at this stage as it is a matter between the state-owned entity and DIRIO, which is owned by the PNG LNG project landowners and the governments of Hela, Southern Highlands, Central and Gulf. Kamala Guare, TVWan News.
The NCDO Central Assistant Commissioner of Police Anthony Wagambi Jr. urged police officers to restore the good image of the force in the community. Wagambi said this is because of the fear the community has towards the police force due to wrongful behavior of a few police personnel. He was speaking during the launch of the NCD Festive Police Operation Friday.
People in the community should not fear the police because it is their duty to protect the community. Assistant Commissioner of Police, NCD Central Command, Anthony Wagambi Jr. said it is quite the opposite. He urged police officers to change this mindset during the festive operations and earn the trust of the community again. Wagambi stressed that each police officer must uphold the integrity of the police force. As we make the transition into 2024, such changes are needed in order to make an impact in the community. Changing the mindset is the first step for both police personnel and the people they serve. Susan Oreape, TV1 News.
The Central Provincial Police Commander Chief Inspector Laimo Asi said there will be no liquor ban this festive season in Central Province. Rather, liquor restrictions will only be enforced. Asi said this during the launching of the Central Province Festive Season Police Operation in Kwikila Thursday.
The Central Provincial Police Commander Chief Inspector Laino Asi urged locals in Central Province that a liquor ban will not be enforced this festive season. Rather, liquor restrictions will only be enforced. Asi said this means that the locals are not allowed to drink while driving or when in public transport because this is an offense under the law.
You like Kalablo Mosbina, you drink beer, you drive, you can police by volume, you arrest you, charge you, your beer will be confiscated. Because it is an offense, drink driving, allowing passengers to drink while you are driving, as a driver. As a passenger, you'll be charged because you are drinking in a moving vehicle. That's an offense.
Asi said restrictions also apply to licensed beer retailers.
I must warn you that you trade your liquor according to the license that you got. If you are trading after hours and you are reported, we will confiscate your beer, close down your store. I'll make recommendation to the governor or provincial administrator that cancel this person's liquor license forever.
The PPC said this restriction was enforced during the independence celebration, which resulted in no law and order issues. It was successful.
I proved that during independence, 48 independence. There was no liquor ban. We have liquor restrictions. And end of the operations, independence was over, we received nil accident. Nil serious issues over liquor or liquor related.
This restriction was enforced on Thursday and will end on the 4th of January 2024. Tracy Pa, TV1 News.
Member for Ley and Deputy Prime Minister John Rosso has acknowledged the unity displayed by the people of Ley this year. He applauded the collaboration that paved the way for tangible development in PNG's second largest city and hopes to see the same in 2024 and onwards.
In his Christmas message, Member for Ley and Deputy Prime Minister John Rosso acknowledged the unity displayed by the people of Ley this year. He thanked them for working in partnership with his office to progress PNG's industrial hub with tangible development that can be witnessed throughout Leh District, such as the newly paved streets, street lights, cleanliness and the beautification of the city in general, including infrastructural development. Rosso said Leh City, with its vibrant and dynamic community, plays a crucial role in the tapestry of our nation. The Leh community's hard work, dedication and spirit contribute significantly to the progress of Papua New Guinea. He urged everyone to continue to work hand in hand, fostering a sense of unity and collaboration that will propel us towards a brighter future. Rosso said he is happy and thanked everyone for continuing to work with him and stakeholders to make Leh a better and beautiful city for all. This festive season, he encouraged everyone to spend time to reflect, show gratitude, show forgiveness, give from their hearts and celebrate the spirit of togetherness. In the spirit of the season, let us also remember those who may be facing challenges or hardships. Reach out to one another with kindness and compassion, embodying the true essence of the Christmas message. The member for Leh said, "May this Christmas be a time of joy, peace, harmony and happiness for you and your loved ones." The Leh MP said, "May this Christmas be a time of joy, peace, harmony and happiness for you and your loved ones. May the festive spirit fill your hearts with warmth and the hope for a prosperous New Year 2024. Kamala Guare, TVWan News, Leh.
Prime Minister James Marape expresses deep gratitude to Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi for the swift assistance to those affected by the Mount Ulawun volcanic eruption. A $1 million relief aid comprising essentials and medical supplies arrived on Friday, December the 22nd. The diplomatic ties between the nations were emphasized during the formal handover, reinforcing their commitment to supporting each other in times of crisis. The relief aid were received by Minister for Oil Palm Francis Maneke. The aid delivery underscores the robust relationship between India and Papua New Guinea. The magical Belifu Canyon or Lamai Wara in New Ireland's west coast, Karanalik, will be supported by the TVWan District Development Authority. TVWan MP and Minister for Treasury Ian Lingstaki voiced his support after visiting the tourist hotspot made popular by local tour operator Karanas Comfort Tours.
New Ireland Province or Bilas Peles boasts natural splendor with translucent waters, untouched vegetation, and a rich tapestry of culture, both on the TVWan mainland and its numerous small islands. On the west coast of TVWan is the magical Belifu Canyon, made popular by local tour operator Karanas Comfort Tours. Following a recent visit to the tourist hotspot, member for TVWan and Minister for Treasury Ian Lingstaki said Belifu Canyon will be supported by the TVWan District Development Authority. This will be part of the KDDA's efforts to protect its natural beauty but also allow for sustainable local income. Lingstaki said one of the great joys of Christmas time is being able to celebrate the beauty of this saved world. A time to celebrate family, a time to celebrate our communities, a time to celebrate the beauty of our youth who will shape our country's future, and a time to celebrate the elves dwarfed by giant erema trees all contribute to making one feel very much a part of nature. The TVWan MP then extended his Christmas greetings to his people, saying, "Let us celebrate the beauty that we are so lucky to possess and share." Kamala Guare, TVWan News.
This is TVWan News. Regional news is next. Stay tuned.
Experience a convenient and smarter way to do your banking with BSB Mobile Banking. You don't have to leave the office or your home to pay for bills. You can view your account balance, transfer funds, top up phone credits, or purchase easy paid units wherever you are. Visit your BSB branch today to register now for BSB Mobile Banking. BSB Mobile Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSB, Our bank, our people.
Enjoy life when we work together, making happy memories that last forever. Harem talk young or roll the scale, rice family meal with talk. We'll bring out the smiles, cause it's a favorite by miles. Seni sigola scale, rice low scale price. Seni sigola scale, rice low scale price. But you like him?
All Mama Flame is story all Sam.
Me say you seen flame flower long one him. Me say make him kai belong family belong me. You go more yet.
Man belong me save like him flower balls belong me what them kawa war na spring onion. All pikinini belong me save like him to mas pineapple donut me save walk him lo house. Me make kumu mix him what them cow na karama pim long flower.
Tasty hash browns.
Time is kelly one time wala pela kai. Me save kissing more kai long all get a toya mi tromoy one time flame flower.
You in a pecking more one time flame flower.
Hiya, Mama. You wait time, but me add him special flavor.
Put in more flavor, put in more taste. Add your coconut, get up and big smile on face. Time for give chicken a great fumu too. Sip, the mumu, yes, magic on you.
Maggi, the taste PNG loves.
The Toyota JD Hiace bus comes in 14 and 15-seater high-roof luxury model powered by 2.8 liters JD engine for optimal performance output, fuel efficiency and quietness, designed with improved safety features and easy maneuverability for tire steering angle. The Hiace lift suspension and annular frame structure is opted for smooth ride, comfort and safety. Experience the ride on the Hiace bus and experience the Hiace pride, the bus that exceeds all expectations.
Welcome back. Australia's biggest Indigenous legal service has declared it's back on track to provide strong representation for its vulnerable clients. It comes after the Northern Territory's North Australian Aboriginal Justice Agency has been rocked by an unfair dismissal case taken by its former chief executive and exodus of lawyers.
Announced it would have to stop taking on new cases in Alice Springs after a mass exit of its lawyers. It's now on a recruitment drive, but also having to extend the case ban.
We would look to be in a position by the end of January to ensure that we have the ability to open up our caseloads again for lawyers.
It comes with dire consequences.
There are a lot of people that are not represented properly in court, and self-representation is something that people are unfortunately being dragged to.
NAJA has been in turmoil since its board stood down then CEO Priscilla Atkins last year. In the federal court in October, she and the board chair Colleen Roses made accusations against each other of misusing NAJA's resources, which both denied. The case will conclude next year. The NT Police separately investigated allegations of unauthorised payments.
The police have completed their investigations and they find no adverse findings.
Priscilla Atkins didn't respond to the ABC's request for comment. NAJA thinks it can now move on.
The other thing that will have to happen is the development of really robust governance structures to ensure that not only are we transparent but we are accountable.
The issues that we've seen with the board and the CEO of NAJA, those issues need to be sorted out.
A veteran Darwin SC thinks much bigger changes are needed.
I've seen enough to sadly convince me that this organisation has got to such a state of disrepair that it needs to be changed in a transformational way completely.
However, NAJA is rejecting the criticism.
We're dealing with thousands and thousands of matters a year, so we really do need a lot of people to support us rather than see us as being a problem.
NAJA says lawyer shortages mean many more people going to jail and more waiting on remand in the jurisdiction which already has Australia's highest Indigenous incarceration rates.
Earlier this week, Human Rights Watch accused Israel of using starvation of civilians as a method of warfare in the Gaza Strip. The Israeli government rejected the claims and instead blamed Hamas for hijacking aid intended for civilians. There have been many references to rules of war being broken, and the UN is investigating whether war crimes have been committed by Israel and by Hamas. International humanitarian law expert Dr. Helen Duham said the laws of war were not created to take a moral stance on a particular conflict, but to offer a balance between military necessity and the principle of humanity when conflict does occur. Around 100,000 people are expected to attend Sydney's fish markets this weekend. It opened its doors for its annual 36-hour non-stop Christmas seafood marathon at 5 this morning.
Crowds are building here at the Sydney Fish Markets as it kicks off its annual 36-hour seafood shopping blitz. Now, that kicked off at 5 a.m. this morning and it runs through the night, right through to 5 p.m. tomorrow. Now, last year they saw about 130,000 people come through the fish markets for that blitz. This year they're expecting, because it falls on a weekend, that it's going to be even more than that, up to 150,000 people. And for fishmongers like those behind me, that means 350,000 tonnes of seafood expected to being sold this year. Now, that's all types of fish, over 100 species of seafood, fish, prawns, other types of seafood, right through to oysters, which is a personal favourite of mine. And ladies and gentlemen, in the interest of rigorous reporting, I'm going to have to taste one of these just to tell you fully what the full experience is like. My friend John here, he's been shucking these for more than 20 years. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. This is a Sydney rock oyster. Now, I'll have to tell you just fully what it's really like to be here. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you, John. Ladies and gentlemen, they're expecting massive crowds down here at the Sydney Fish Market. So if you are planning to come down and get your seafood shopping done, you're being encouraged to plan ahead, allow for extra time, and even consider using public transport as you get your Christmas seafood haul underway.
This is TVWan News. Sports is next. Stay tuned.
Experience a convenient and smarter way to do your banking with BSB Mobile Banking. You don't have to leave the office or your home to pay for bills. You can view your account balance, transfer funds, top up phone credits, or purchase easy pay units wherever you are. Visit your BSB branch today to register now for BSB Mobile Banking. BSB Mobile Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSB, our bank, our people.
A true champion is measured by their courage, their determination, and their passion to never give up and to always keep trying. With a delicious Milo in milk taste and added nutrients, Milo in milk is a great way to fuel our little champions with nourishing energy every day. Because true champions give it their all.
Milo, PNG and Mia. Find PNG made.
Quick favorite meal for the day does feel good. Snacks noodles is my choice for a simple meal. It is easy to prepare and fast to cook. And with a touch of flavor and ingredients, quality noodles that can be cooked and enjoyed in many different ways. You see, my whole family loves it. It's made here in PNG and comes in different pack sizes. Snacks noodles, tastier but you like it more.
He says the best Hunters players come from his region. So does she. But there's one thing that brings everyone together. SB Lager, Bungim Yumi.
Anyone can be Santa, but can't a lady like me? I admit I'm underfed, but with a pillow from the bed, I could be Santa Claus. Could be Santa Claus.
Strong like you, smart like me. I hope they don't break. Now surely look his son. This is Relaxo. Strong plus thread. Should I try them on you?
No, please. I'll take them.
Relaxo. Very strong, lasts long.
Welcome back. Women and young girls from Rigos Central Province have welcomed the festive season celebrations with a game of netball at Ralomarubo village. The one-day friendly netball competition brought in village-based teams, including teams from Port Moresby.
The small village of Ralomarubo in Irigos Central Province came alive with a mini netball event to unite women and young girls from the area. The full day of matches started with a cultural welcome ceremony by the village women to welcome players from Port Moresby. Garden food and pigs were exchanged for store goods during the welcome. This netball fest was organized as a social event between the village women against Port Moresby-based teams. Games Committee member Vali Kila said the game is a one-day event only. 19 teams from local villages and 16 teams from Port Moresby are participating. Another committee member, Margaret Manu, said the event brings both communities together through sport, which is a great way to celebrate Christmas. Susan Oreape, TVWan Sports.
The Rookies Rugby has announced a landmark partnership with XCMG, PNG Engineering Machinery Limited as the exclusive naming rights sponsor of the Rookie Sevens for the next 3 years, 2024 to 2026. This collaboration is set to redefine the landscape of rugby events in PNG for the next 3 years. The Rookies, as it is affectionately termed, will now bear the official title of XCMG Rookie Sevens throughout the duration of this partnership. This agreement reflects the shared commitment of XCMG and the Rookie Sevens to elevate the tournament's profile, enhance fan experience, and foster the growth of rugby on a national scale. Key highlights of the partnership include enhanced tournament experience, national visibility, and community development. XCMG has committed to support grassroots rugby development and community initiatives of the Rookie Sevens. A tiny rural Tasmanian community has held on to its much-loved tennis club after securing grants to renovate its club rooms. The project has been so successful the club's membership is now triple the town's population.
For this group of women, a bit of competition on the tennis court is a great distraction from farm life.
Look, we get pretty busy on the farm and we don't sort of get out much, so this was a really good outlet for me to meet more people and just to have something for myself away from the farm.
This is the rural town of Whitemore in northern Tasmania. It has a population of just 31, which swells midweek for the ladies' tennis roster.
My serve was a bit of a talking point when I first started. Everyone got a laugh out of that. I think some still do, but it's definitely improved, yeah.
The community has been playing here since 1910, creating lifelong friendships across generations.
Whitemore Tennis Club is a great club that fosters that sense of belonging. You have something to look forward to every Wednesday, lovely food, good company and great tennis.
These midweek tennis players worked hard to secure funding to renovate the club rooms and they've been well rewarded. It's also a great space to gather after a match and for other community groups too, like the local cricket club and fire brigade, who also use the facilities.
Because sometimes you wake up in the morning, you don't feel like getting out of bed, and this just encourages people to come out into the sunshine, play tennis, and they always feel so much better after they've had a good day out here.
A winning formula in more ways than one.
And now the regional forecast. Southern, isolated showers and thunderstorms with few areas of rain. Daru partly cloudy with few showers and possible thunderstorms, and Alotau cloudy periods with few showers. Mumase scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms. Madang mostly cloudy with few rain showers and possible thunderstorms. New Guinea Island scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms. Lorengau cloudy periods with rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Highlands scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms. Mendi and Wabeg partly cloudy with few evening showers and possible thunderstorms. And that ends TVWan News. Pleasant viewing. Bye for now.
TVWan
TVWan News was proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.